Hello and welcome to Grow English Mastery. My name is Scarlett. Today we are going to do something a little bit different, a little bit special. You are watching this video right now on a platform called YouTube. You probably use it every single day. You use it to learn, to laugh, to listen to music, and to connect with the world. But have you ever stopped to think about what this platform truly is? Where did it come from? How did it become one of the most powerful and influential forces in modern culture? And how does this massive global system actually work? Today, we are going on a journey to understand the platform that has changed our world. We will explore the complete story of YouTube. We will travel back in time to its surprising origins, witness its explosive growth, and understand the key decisions that shaped what it is today. We will dissect the features you use every day and look at the vast universe of content and creators that call this platform home. This is a comprehensive lesson designed to help you, the intermediate English learner, not only improve your language, skills, but also gain a deep understanding of a technology that is a huge part of your life. By the end of our 40-minute lesson, you will have a rich vocabulary to discuss technology and media. Our grammar focus will be on mastering the difference between the past simple and the present simple tenses, which is essential for telling stories and stating facts. So, get comfortable and get ready to learn the story behind the screen you are looking at right now. This is the story of YouTube. Part 1. The Origin Story. A failed dating site. Every great story has a beginning. And the story of YouTube begins not with a grand vision to change the world, but with a simple and ultimately failed idea. Our story starts in early 2005 with three friends, Steve Chen, Chad Hurley, and Jawed Karim. These three men were not just friends. They were also former colleagues who had worked together at a new and exciting company at the time called PayPal. Having been part of one successful internet startup, they were eager to create their own. Their initial idea was a website called TuneIn Hookup. The concept was for a video dating website. People would upload short videos of themselves talking about what they were looking for in a partner. It was meant to be a more dynamic and personal way to meet people online. They even registered the domain name, youtube.com, on Valentine's Day, February 14, 2005, a perfect date for a dating website. But the idea had a big problem. Almost nobody used it. People were not comfortable uploading videos of themselves asking for a date. The website was a ghost town. The founders realized they needed to change their strategy. There is a famous, though perhaps not entirely true, story about how they found their new direction. The story goes that Chen and Hurley had hosted a dinner party and had recorded some funny videos. The next day, they wanted to share these videos with their friends who weren't there. But they discovered how incredibly difficult it was. Email attachments had size limits, and there were no easy platforms for sharing personal videos. This frustration allegedly sparked a new idea. What if they forgot the dating concept and just created a platform where anyone could upload, share, and watch any kind of video, easily and for free? They decided to pivot, To pivot in business means to change your strategy or direction fundamentally. They abandoned the dating idea and opened YouTube up to all kinds of videos. And on April 23, 2005, the very first video was uploaded to the platform. It was uploaded by co-founder Jawed Karim. The video is titled Me at the Zoo, and it is only 18 seconds long. It shows Jawed standing in front of the elephant enclosure at the San Diego Zoo. He simply says, "All right, so here we are, in front of the elephants." The cool thing about these guys is that they have really, really, really long trunks, and that's cool. And that's pretty much all there is to say. It is a remarkably simple and ordinary video. There is no fancy editing, no special effects, and no call to action. It gives no hint of the global phenomenon that this simple platform would become. But with that 18-second video, a revolution began. Part 2. The Explosion and Google's $1 billion. But after pivoting away from the dating concept, YouTube started to grow. And it didn't just grow, it exploded. The platform's simplicity was its genius. For the first time, anyone with a camera and an internet connection could become a broadcaster. You didn't need to be a TV studio or a movie company. You could share your child's first steps, your cat doing something funny, a school project, or your own thoughts and opinions with the entire world. This led to the birth of the viral video, a video that spreads incredibly quickly across the internet as more and more people share it. The platform became a cultural phenomenon. It was a place for creativity, for comedy, for connection. It was new, exciting, and completely free. This rapid growth, however, came with enormous costs. Storing and streaming millions of videos requires a huge amount of server space and bandwidth, which is very expensive. The three founders were struggling to pay the bills. This is where the second major chapter of our story begins. The giant technology company, Google, was watching YouTube's incredible growth. Google saw the future. They understood that online video was going to be a massive part of the internet, and YouTube was the clear leader. So, in November 2006, just about a year and a half after that first video was uploaded, Google made a huge decision. Google acquired YouTube. To acquire a company means to buy it. The price was $1.65 billion US. At the time, many people in the business world thought Google was crazy. They were paying an enormous amount of money for a very young company that was not making any profit. In fact, it was losing a lot of money. But Google wasn't buying a business. They were buying the future. Google's acquisition gave YouTube the resources, the money, and the infrastructure it needed to handle its explosive growth and to scale up to become the global giant we know today. After the acquisition, YouTube began to operate as one of Google's subsidiaries. A subsidiary is a company that is owned and controlled by a larger parent company. Part 3. The Vocabulary of Technology and Business. To discuss the story of a platform like YouTube, we need to understand the language of technology and business. Let's learn 10 important words. 1. Platform spelling. Platform. Pronunciation, platform. It's a noun. In technology, a platform is a type of software or a website that allows other people to build on it or use it for a specific purpose. Example. From the story, YouTube is the world's largest online video sharing platform. General example. Facebook is a social media platform that connects people. Business context. Our company uses the Salesforce platform to manage customer relationships. 2. Subsidiary spelling. subsidiary. Pronunciation. Subsideere. It's a noun. A subsidiary is a company that is owned by a larger company, which is often called the parent company. Example from the story. Today, YouTube operates as one of Google's many subsidiaries. General example. Instagram is a subsidiary of Meta. Business context. The corporation has several subsidiaries operating in different industries. 3. Pivot spelling. Pivot. Pronunciation. Pivut. It's a verb. In business, to pivot means to change your main strategy or business idea in order to be more successful. Example from the story. The founders had to pivot from a dating site to a general video sharing platform. Business context. When sales were low, the company pivoted and started selling a completely new product. Everyday context. I realized my career wasn't working, so I decided to pivot and become a teacher. 4. Phenomenon spelling. Phenomenon. Pronunciation. Phenomenon. It's a noun. A phenomenon is a fact or an event in nature or society, especially one that is not fully understood. A cultural phenomenon is something that becomes extremely popular very quickly. Example from the story. Thanks to its rapid growth, YouTube quickly became an internet phenomenon. General example. The rise of social media is a major social phenomenon of the 21st century. Science context. The aurora borealis is a beautiful natural phenomenon. 5. Acquisition spelling. Acquisition. Pronunciation. Acquisition, it's a noun. An acquisition is the act of buying a company. The verb is to acquire. Example from the story. Google's acquisition of YouTube in 2006 was a landmark deal. Business context. The company announced its latest acquisition of a smaller competitor. General. Example. The museum's newest acquisition is a famous painting. 6. Diverse spelling. Diverse. Pronunciation. Diverse. It's an adjective. Diverse means including many different types of people or things. The noun is diversity. Example from the story. YouTube today offers an incredibly diverse range of content. General example. New York is a very diverse city, with people from all over the world. Work context. We are trying to build a more diverse workforce. 7. Vibrant spelling. Vibrant. Pronunciation. Vibrant. It's an adjective. Vibrant means full of energy, excitement, and bright colors. Example from the story. YouTube is home to a massive and vibrant community of content creators. General example. The city has a vibrant nightlife. Art context. I love the vibrant colors in this painting. 8. Monetize spelling, monetize. Pronunciation, monetize. It's a verb. To monetize something means to earn money from it. The noun is monetization. Example from the story. YouTube helps creators monetize their content through advertising. Business. Context. The company is looking for new ways to monetize its popular free app. Everyday context. He found a way to monetize his hobby by selling his creations online. 9. Content creator spelling. content creator. Pronunciation. Content. Creator. It's a noun phrase. A content creator is a person who is responsible for creating entertaining or educational material for online platforms. Example from the story. YouTube has a massive community of content creators, from individuals to large companies. General example. She works as a full-time content creator for Instagram and TikTok. Career context. Becoming a content creator is a popular career choice for many young people today. 10. Spelling. upload. Pronunciation. upload. It's a verb. To upload means to transfer data like a video or a file from your own computer to a larger computer system or the internet. The opposite is download. Example from the story. YouTube allows users to easily upload, view, and share videos. General example. It took a long time to upload the photos from my vacation. Everyday context. Please upload your homework to the schools. Website before midnight. Part 4. Grammar focus. Past simple versus present simple. The story of YouTube is perfect for practicing two of the most fundamental tenses in English, the past simple and the present simple. We use one to talk about the history, and the other to talk about the reality of today. Let's start with the past simple. We use this tense to talk about completed actions, events, or situations in the past. When we tell the history of YouTube, we use the past simple. For regular verbs, we add ed. The founders pivoted their business idea. For irregular verbs, we use their special past form. Google bought YouTube for $1.65 billion. Let's look at more examples from YouTube's history. Steve Chen, Chad Hurley, and Jawed Karim founded the company in 2005. They initially conceived it as a video dating website. The platform grew very quickly. The first video showed Jawed Karim at the zoo. All of these events are finished. They are in the past. Now, let's look at the present simple. We use this tense to talk about facts, general truths, and situations that are true now. When we describe YouTube today, we use the present simple. Remember to add s to the verb for third-person singular subjects. He, she, it, YouTube, the company. Let's look at some examples about YouTube today. YouTube operates as one of Google's subsidiaries. This is a current fact. It stands as the world's largest video platform. This is a current truth. It offers a vast array of diverse content. This is what it does now. Content creators upload millions of hours of video daily. This is a regular, current action. Comparing them side by side makes the difference very clear. Past. YouTube needed a lot of money to grow. Present. YouTube generates billions of dollars in revenue. Past. The founders wanted to create a dating site. Present. The platform is a tool for education, business, and communication. Mastering the difference between what happened, past, simple, and what is, present simple, is absolutely essential for clear communication in English. Part 5. The Anatomy of YouTube. Its key features. Now that we know the history, let's dissect the platform itself. What are the key features that made YouTube so successful and that we all use every day? The first and most basic feature is video uploads and viewing. This was the original magic. Before YouTube, sharing a video online was extremely difficult and technical. YouTube made it as easy as clicking a button. This simple ability for any person to upload their own content for others to see was the core of the revolution. Next is video sharing. The share button was another stroke of genius. It allowed a video to break out of the YouTube platform. A user could easily email a link to a friend or post it on their social media page. This connected YouTube to the growing world of social media and helped videos go viral. Then we have playlists. This feature turned viewers into curators. A curator is someone who organizes and presents a collection. With playlists, you can group your favorite music videos together to create your own radio station. You can group educational videos together to create a course. This feature adds a layer of organization and personalization to the platform. Of course, we have comments and ratings. The like-dislike buttons and the comment section are incredibly important. They turned passive viewing into an active conversation. Viewers could share their opinions, talk to each other, and talk directly to the content creator. This built communities around channels and videos. It created a two-way street, not a one-way broadcast like traditional television. And finally, perhaps the most important feature for creators, channel subscriptions. The subscribe button is the game changer. It allowed a viewer to become a fan or a follower of a particular creator. By subscribing, you are saying, I like your content, and I want to see more of it in the future. This allowed creators to build a loyal audience, a community that would come back again and again. This was the foundation for turning a hobby into a career. Part 6. The YouTube Universe Today and Its Impact. What is the YouTube universe like today? It is almost unimaginably large. It is the world's largest video sharing platform by a huge margin. It has billions of users every month. If YouTube were a country, it would be the most populous nation on Earth. Millions of hours of video are uploaded every single day. The content on the platform is incredibly diverse. It truly has something for everyone. There are official music videos from the world's biggest pop stars. There are clips from television shows and full-length documentaries. There are movie trailers and independent films. There are vlogs or video blogs where people document their daily lives. There is a massive universe of educational content, teaching everything from mathematics and science to cooking and playing the guitar. And there is so much more. And at the heart of this universe is the creator community. This community is massive and vibrant, full of energy and creativity. It ranges from individuals in their bedrooms with a webcam to small teams of friends creating comedy sketches, all the way up to huge media corporations, like the BBC or Disney, who have their own channels. For many people, being a YouTuber has become a full-time profession. How does this giant machine make money? There are two primary revenue streams. The first is advertising. The ads that you see before, during, or next to videos generate money for both YouTube and for the content creators. The second is through premium services, like YouTube Premium. Users can pay a monthly fee to watch videos without any ads, to play videos in the background on their phones, and to access exclusive content. In conclusion, YouTube has come a very long way from its origins as a failed dating website. It is so much more than just a place to watch funny cat videos. It is a powerful tool for education, a vital platform for businesses to reach customers, and a primary method of communication and cultural exchange for billions of people worldwide. Its impact on our world every single day is undeniable. Today, we have taken a deep dive into the complete story of YouTube. We learned about its surprising history, its key features, and its massive scale today. We practiced the difference between the past simple and the present simple, and we learned 10 important words for discussing technology and business. Thank you for joining me on this journey. I have a final question for you. How has YouTube changed your life? Do you use it more for entertainment, for education, or for something else? Let me know in the comments section below. If you found this lesson interesting and helpful, please use the YouTube features we discussed today. Give this video a like, create a playlist of your favorite Grow English Mastery lessons, and most importantly, subscribe to our channel so you never miss a lesson. Thank you for learning with me, Scarlett, today.